Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to click that bell and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified of any future videos. Alright you guys, so I'm gonna pretty much just jump in. I am excited for today's video because I am going to be doing a really colorful, bright look. I was going through my palettes and I grabbed this one right here. This is the Morphe 3503 Fierce by Nature palette, and I just got inspired by the greens and the pink right here. I was thinking about doing an orange look, but I'm not doing that today. But if you guys want to see that in a future video, let me know down below. I would gladly do that for you guys because I've been seeing a lot of orange eye looks and I've really loved them. Especially now that summer's coming up. It's a really pretty bright eye. So yeah, I'm going to be going in with this shade, and that shade. So let's do it. As you can see, I already have my brows already filled in. My eyes are prepped and ready because you know that just saves us some time. So let's do this. I'm going to be grabbing the Morphe and Jeffree Star JS9 brush and going in with the matte green right here from the palette. I'm going to be using that shade right in the crease here and slowly building that up. I'm also going to be blending upwards right here on the outer V just to give it more of a lifted eye look. You see that? Kind of like a cat eye. I would say definitely take your time, especially since we're dealing with like a very intense shade. You don't want to go up too high and then you don't want it to look muddy and messy. You know what I mean? So definitely take your time while blending, because also you guys know blending is key and we want to make sure that we keep it at a certain level. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to blend that out. Alright, so I feel like I'm going to stop right there. I feel like that's pretty good. And eventually when I'm done with the eyes, I'm going to clean this up just so this looks a lot cleaner and there's more of a straight line and more of a lift. You see that? So don't worry if it looks like that, if it looks messy, because you're going to go in and clean it up anyway. Okay? So now I'm just going to do the other eye real quick and we'll move on to the next step. Alright, so now I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to be grabbing this one right here. This is the Morphe M507. I'm going to be using a clean Morphe M507 and just going in and blending into the crease, blending out that green and making sure it's nice and blended. I feel like this brush is pretty, you know, it's perfect to get right in there. You see that? It fits right into your crease and it blends out really nicely. You see that? So you want to make sure like it's not harsh and it's blended out really well, especially like I said with these brighter, darker shades. I'm going to be switching brushes again with this BH Cosmetics brush. This is more of a fluffy blending brush, and this is perfect to soften up the edges up top, making sure like it doesn't look super harsh. Like right here you can tell exactly where I stopped and it's pretty like defined, you know. I want to make sure that's soft. As I'm blending, you can tell the difference between this eye and this eye. Like this one looks a lot softer, this one looks a lot harsher. So you see what blending does? It looks perfect, exactly what I want. I still want the green to be there, but I don't want it super intense. I still want it to look soft. So you want to take your time blending as always, and this brush is perfect. It's super soft and fluffy, and I'm not bringing it super up top to like the brow bone. I'm just blending it in place, as you can see. Okay, that's done. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this brush. This is the Morphe M224. And I'm going to be going in with this green right here. I'm going to be applying this shade on the lid. So I'm just applying this all over the lid, and do you see that? Look how beautiful this is. Do you see the pigmentation on this? It looks so good. Look at that. It looks so freaking pretty. I don't wear green too often, but I like how it looks, you know? And when we add the pink shade on the lower lash line, it's just gonna make it pop, you know? Kind of like watermelon vibes, you know? Alright, so moving on to eyeliner, I'm going to be going in with this one right here. This is the Maybelline Hyper Easy Brush Tip Liner in the shade Pitch Black. It is really, really, really good, you guys. So I'm just going to add a little bit, and then I'm going to add some lashes. Alright, you guys, so I finished applying my lashes. I did go in with the Ardell Wispy Lashes. Now we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I'm just going to apply this all over on the nose area, right here, the chin, and the forehead. For foundation, it's been a minute since I've gone in with this foundation right here. This one is so good. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever in the shade 28.5N. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. sponge, of course. I have been using brushes a lot lately, but I'm going to go with my sponge today. I kind of miss it. So I'm just going to start blending this out. For additional coverage, I'm going to be going in with my Tarte Shape Tape. This one is in the shade 35N Medium. Just going to apply some here, 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 and here. Also on the side. Make sure to get additional coverage because I need a little bit more under the eye. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. sponge as well. Going in and blending that out. Moving on, I'm going to go in with the contour and bronzer cream in the shade Light from Huda Beauty. I'm going to be grabbing my Real Techniques brush right here, and I'm just going to apply that right on the forehead. I'm also going to apply some right here, also down here. Make sure we correct that a little. Do here and here. And the rest on the forehead, and I think that's plenty because a little bit goes a long way with this product. So now I'm going to grab another Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to start blending out. This is the contour brush. I'm just going to start blending it out. Grabbing my e.l.f. sponge, I'm just going to be going all over the outer perimeter, making sure that everything is nice and blended out, just like that. Even down here underneath the chin. And I'm also going to go in and just blend out my concealer because I'm going to go in with some powder. And I want to make sure that I'm not setting any creases, as you can see. So I'm going to be grabbing the, what is this? This is the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. I'm going to be using that and a Real Techniques setting brush, and that's honestly the only way I really like applying the setting powder. Look at that. The brush is a perfect size, and it's just really good. So I'm just doing that, making sure that's nice and set. Now I'm going to be grabbing my Fenty bronzer. This one's in the shade Shady Biz, and grabbing this double-sided brush. This is a Kat Von D from the Shade and Light palette. Just grabbing that and applying it first on the outer perimeter, like the forehead first, and then I'm just going to apply it where I applied the Huda Beauty product, just like that. You see that? It's the perfect bronzer for me at the moment, and it looks really nice with the green on the eyes. Look at that. I am going to be adding a little blush. This one is the Milani Bella Bellini. It's the Baked Powder Blush in the number 12. Just going to be grabbing some of that with this Real Techniques blush brush and applying it right up top, kind of like on the cheekbone, as you can see. And it's also like, it gives you like a nice little glow. You see that, without adding highlight, because it's a baked blush. Look at that. Very pretty, gives you some color at the same time. Look at that. I think this shade looks beautiful with the eye, you know, with the eyes, because of the green. It just kind of makes everything look really good. Jumping back into the eyes, I'm going to be grabbing the Morphe M508, and going back into the palette, I'm going to be grabbing this pink shade right here, and I'm just going to apply that on the lower lash line. I just remembered that I have a better brush for underneath the eye that's not as scratchy. So this one is the Morphe Ariel brush. This one is the A18, and I'm telling you guys, this brush is perfect to apply a shadow on the lower lash line. Now that that's done, I'm going to add a little bit of this eyeliner. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in the shade In the Nude. And I'm just going to apply this on the waterline, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the pink to set it, so it kind of looks like it's a pink liner. You guys, I feel like I need a little bit more of a glow, so I'm going to add a little bit of highlighter. This is the Too Faced Pineapple Paradise Strobing Bronzer Pineapple Sun. So I'm going to be grabbing this right here. It's a nice pretty gold, and grabbing the Nazani Kavari BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. I'm just going to apply a little bit right here. It's not super duper intense, but it just adds on to the look. You see that? Really pretty. Alright, so now moving on to lips. I am going to keep it very nude because the eyes, I want it to stand out in this makeup look. So I'm going to be going in with this lip liner, which I absolutely love, you guys. This is the Becca Ultimate Lip Definer in the shade Fearless. Just going to grab some of this and just line my lips. Today I decided to go in with one of my favorite old school lipsticks. This one is the MAC lipstick in the shade Honey Love. Do you see the lip combo, you guys? This has been my go-to and I love it. I feel like it looks perfect with this eye look. So now we're going to finish off and set the face. I'm going to go in with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you guys want to see more colorful looks like this one, especially now that summer is almost here, literally in like 2 days. So excited for that. So like I said, if you enjoyed today's video and makeup look, you know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!